Lead to the
Ain't nobody gonna watch this. Cause Blue sending messages. Oh, it ain't gonna be like that, bro.
First carry for James Conner. Yeah, that's not the start that he was looking for.
Ken Brady got away with
and drop behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Conner. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Yeah.
Now Roethlisberger going deep for Moncrief. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
That's why I was gonna say, ho, how you?
You'll open up the defense a little bit.
You think I'm falling for that? Every time I try to fall for that, nah. Every time I fell for that last time, you just ran over and grabbed the ball. You think I'm stupid?
Man.
Come on, man.
There goes Harris. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Dwayne Harris, 83 yards.
For you to pick it off.
The Raiders have taken the early lead. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion.
But he been playing the Rams for a minute, though.
Okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They like this drive a little bit better there. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger.
You could just say last night Derek Carr was trash.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's hard to see in this snow, boy.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
He's probably an ultimate team now, most likely.
He done retired. Rump done retired.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. That is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Hey, Delta.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. Those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable. This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have either size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 65 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Right back to Connor here on first. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best. We all have habits. We can't be somewhat predictable. And you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Boswell's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
93.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Hey, Charlie. 55.
On first down, Carr. A nice move by Nelson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. J.J. Nelson, 55 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Going top shelf for Smith. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanted to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Carr going to get this to Nelson. A Raider first down, 17 yards. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum.
What's up, Jim?
Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Week 9, I'm
Didn't have a receiver up and downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because the coverage is way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And
from the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Sean Davis with a pick. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive will start with Connor, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And our statistician, Ben Ramsar, just held up 3 fingers to remind me he now has 3 tackles for a loss rolling in the first quarter.
Well, Ben's got it detailed perfectly. He always gives us the right stats. I'd love to be on the offense's headset right now because...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, 69 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone.
Again, we can check to see who he plays.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We can run one time. Nah, I'm going to finish it. I don't want to stop. Players who retired.
Down. You ready? Check 55. Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's bring it.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the gun on third down, Carr flushed out right. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, School, you see how it wouldn't let me jump?
Third down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 48 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to go up top for the end. And it'll be intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Roethlisberger from his end zone on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in.
You see how he was looking for the block, but if I would need him to look for the block, he wouldn't have been doing that.
Right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. And he's been right.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown to this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively.
But they don't fix this man so good you can't dive long at him no more, because they throw a flag. You got to get up on him close. I mean, I like it, though.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Well, if he can play this morning, we'll get it out the way.
That was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be at practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let me pause it, Steve. Let me answer there now.
Hold on. Let me get him in the party.
Okay.
I'm not party for. Let me find. I'm gonna send y'all this. What the fuck?
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go.
Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield strike.
See, it's like you blending in with the snow.
So much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You can't just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forgive for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't put on the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. It's a 6-yard run. Leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 3 yards there. Good enough to keep the drive moving.
But you can, you know, you can set it like you can make it private and invite 16 people that's going to be in there not running it down now.
He delivered the tough yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Connor. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
I respect it.
On 1st down, Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that
start
play.
by giving me my dang respect, man.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Word of advice, every time Blue advance, you better check your team, bro. Don't be thinking this right. Because I had linebackers at right tackle, and I was like, what? Why they there? Corner, free safeties in cornerback spots. I'm like, oh man, let me go change all this. That's what I was doing when Blue advanced it. And then when Blue advanced it, Dez Bryant popped up in the wide receivers. Now I'm like, now I know he wasn't just there. Now I know I got my field roster on. So you still can do all that when Blue advances. Yeah, you're gonna have to check because the computer switch it around.
Offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy.
You're gonna have to check it. Ain't gonna be no more that I check it
because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit, and you just wonder, is the backup gonna start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Ain't nobody picked up nobody.
Nobody. He's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. And across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Carr now to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I'm thinking of the NFC.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando with Jonathan Coachman on highlights and analysis of this first half.
You and Brother Woods
he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 and that'll lead to 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Carter to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy can hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warrants the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because
I'll send him a message. Tell him I can play Tuesday. Okay.
He's going to have to make some real adjustments.
I appreciate it.
The backup may see some time.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Roethlisberger will throw. And this will be incomplete.
Come on, did you see how they raping me, bro?
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming.
Why he was gone?
And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. Boswell for the extra point.
Can't find my phone.
And the lead is down to 4.
You're just like a tree, Scoo. I'ma chop you down, chop you down, chop you down. It's in the game.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Beamer winning. I'm scrolling down. I can see.
Fielded about a yard deep.
See, not sure.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
It's not showing the score on yours, but it's not showing the score on being 28-24.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Hey, wahoo!
Carr now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
It's done started back snowing on my TV. It had stopped, man. Started back.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Pressure from his right.
Okay, you
goes down Carr. Flat on his back. Bud Dupree gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let me know when you're there.
The final shot here before half for Carr.
Yeah, go with Lee
and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure. Maybe that was for the best. As that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
Click back on settings. Go to team settings. Click on game options. I don't care. You know, you can have your auto flip off or on.
Not too many breaks ahead, according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Come out of it. Scroll down to
Carr and the Raiders
feedback.
come up first and 10 at their own 21.
I need the previous play information on. Underneath that, I need on-field visual feedback.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
I need receiver.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
And then
a gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Carr completes it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there at Raider first.
And there's a man they call AV, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
Then
146 catches that year on the heels of 129 in the season before.
At the tight end spot, remember that.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up.
I don't care how you have your offensive line. Go down the left end, take that one linebacker and put a right end on left end.
Grab. I think he got that, yes. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Any play we see, we're pretty, excited about the big play.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cameron Hayward getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You can't.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the field.
Okay, then you don't have to worry about anybody.
He'll find his running back here, Richard. And on this one,
good.
he'll get to the 15, right at the 15.
You see him duck under my arm.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down.
No, you don't have no right
Playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it?
In
Whatever
the first three spots,
means.
as long as you don't have no linebacker, make sure
We're gonna go
you have 3 D tackles first, then a left and a right.
Just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
I don't care how
Some
you have
collective exhales over there on the
just can't
sideline.
have
A
left
big
end,
pickup through the air
strong
on
safety,
fourth
free
down to
safeties.
bring up first and goal.
Go to free safeties. You can't have cornerbacks at free safety. Only free safety and strong safety. So you're good at free safety.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Take back and bump.
Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add 6 to the
download
lead.
the Titans on your
A good sustained drive there. This third quarter capping it off.
Hey, hold on, School. Let me go grab this soda.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
What they doing.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
If they suspend it,
and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
On that list that can't perform, you're gonna cover. Always do those 3 things first before starting your game, and you will not lose anything this season. Now I'm finna see who you play, and I'm finna send y'all a message. Okay, then I'm finna send y'all a message. Okay, that right there, I need a message in this group thing because, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I have the rules. I will send the community advice sometime today when Eric get on.
Touchback.
I have his number.
Big bet on the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We used to have 5 minutes. It's been 15.
Oh, my God. It's Roethlisberger.
That was what he's going to do, because it's been 5 minutes.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
Observed over the years in the NFL, the better route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Again, a run with Connor. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Vontez Burfict, the one to get him down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, it's Connor.
Let Chop finish doing that because sometimes he can't do too well. He can't talk and shoot.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards. The pick
Yeah,
up
I
there,
knew. I seen you
also
coming.
first down.
Well, that's one of the main responsibilities of a safety in any defense. A long way downfield before he's able to corral it, but that's why you have him on the field, the last line of defense.
He made the play. I don't know if it'll be remembered. They're probably so mad that the run went for that long.
Wonder if they were thinking pass in that situation as opposed to run and being caught a little bit out of position. Fortunately, they were able to track him down.
I'll ask LeBron, have he opened the toe yet?
Oh, yeah.
On second down, it's Connor, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On third down,
I left the next
no chance as he was met and drove behind the line there. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Boswell's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points.
Yeah.
As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
And then,
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 23.
Barwood, I want you to get used to doing this so y'all won't be crying when y'all mess up. Now, you don't have to do it now.
Let this one go
As a
deep.
matter of fact, don't anybody have to do it now. Get caught. Get caught in the season. And
You sing what I done do.
or you're going to be upset and you're going to leave.
77 yards.
This is the reason why we're doing this number franchise.
And I think I saw that run. Tell me if I'm wrong. It was just a fly route just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side of the ball. When the guy's that fast and he can just take off, if the quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you could do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
Like 80! 54 Mike. Here we go, G. I want to work.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game instead. They have an influence to release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On second down now, it's Connor. And he spins past him and into space. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They get 8 yards back there. They could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7.
Ain't got a signing bonus of 120.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle. From just shy of midfield, Roethlisberger. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Ben leaves to counter on the draw. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You're right.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards the pickup there.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They'll run here with Connor. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Now it's tough to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now a 2nd down throw for the
You're in the wrong franchise.
But it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But now it's 3rd and goal.
It might be Skeet.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
No, that's not Skeet, because Skeet had
That is caught. It's Juju for the Steelers touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
Put in your broadcast on.
It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route, whatever you want.
I know what it is. I know what it is, Blue. I know what's wrong with his broadcast.
In the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
His setting zone. He ain't want to show that shit. Nah, I'm just kidding.
This gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Put your broadcast on where not working out.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10.
And all that I say, and do I have to say it twice, is that everybody don't lie, cheat, but some will. All you got to do, if it ain't working, well, then I tell you, just take it out. Okay, no problem. No problem. Go ahead. No problem.
To throw his Carr. Being chased out left. Caught by Nelson left side. That was nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Right,
and
you working.
Another fun play to watch there on the deep
pass. And I knew you were fixing on it. I thought maybe you were fixing.
Turkey Bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, and the Davises and the Bobbies get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
It's caught by Waller out left side.
Playing.
And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. From the gun, it's Carr. Out to the right here to Wilson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A A 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Was his fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I never played him, Mike.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Broadcast.
No,
From the shotgun, Roethlisberger.
yeah.
Have you seen Brother Woods, the franchise invite?
Yeah, I'm session right now.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has
Is it on the broadcast?
here for 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to launch it for one.
Yeah,
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
The
running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards there.
May seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football.
Come on, man, that's a good pick.
He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
A very solid gain of 27. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time. It sets up 2nd and goal. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Carr. Steps away. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
And that's a tough throw for a right-handed quarterback, rolling out to his left and trying to get the ball to a receiver. We've seen all those drills where they try to get the shoulders square and point it towards the target downfield.
Forced out, under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Probably a little bit of a surprise call there on 3rd and inches that they decided to throw the football. And how difficult is that?
That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Tight.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
No, you will.
This is fielded at the goal line.
So you already let us know you're going to be glitching people.
Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And my goodness, another interception. Nevin Lawson with a pick. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
That's too much work.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy.
But if you went on YouTube and done all that studying how to do that, you've been on YouTube trying to learn how to play the game.
Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
He comes up there.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has has been a one-sided affair.
You're mine. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Hey, exit. Squeeze, double.
Throwing on first down is Carr. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders.
I have a question.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the fourth.